What is a mother? A mother is the person who brings new life into the world and takes on new responsibilities. I am talking about a woman who is loving, caring, supportive, courageous, and is always there for her child. My mother, the person who was always there for me, is Wynette Sharif. She was brought up in a foster home with a family who truly cared about her. She was one of many children in the house where they didn't live too well. As she got older, she graduated from high school and went on to college. She had to leave after her first year when she had my sister. Then, when she had me, we had to get a house for us. The house would always be packed and food would go fast, but everything would be okay. My biological father left us, so my mother had to raise me, my sister, and my cousins by herself. My cousins were left on her step in the middle of the night when they were young. She knew bringing them in would be a big responsibility, but she knew she had to do the right thing. Their mother was on drugs, so my mother had to take care of them. She raised them just as she raised us. They were like brothers to me. We would hang out, play games, play sports, pull pranks, and do crazy things. We got into a lot of trouble over the years together, but even though we did, I knew still they had my back. They have been with us for about 6 years now. There were times where we struggled, but we could always depend on our family. Things were really hard when my mother got sick and medical bills were crazy. I was with my grandmother when my mom was in the hospital, and we did the most effective thing we could do in this situation: pray. We started to see her become better. In the meantime, we were able to take care of ourselves. My mother was able to send me and my sister to Camden Catholic High School because she wanted us to have a better childhood than what she had. She also wants us to be successful in life. To me, if it were not for my mother and grandmother, I don't know where I would be. They taught me many life lessons, and some had to be learned the hard way. There are 3 things I was taught about mothers. First, they are your protectors. Second, no matter what happens, she will always love you. Third, you should never forsake and always love your mother because you only get one. My mother is a strong woman to raise me, my sister, and even my cousins. I would always get the best grades, so my mother expected the most from me. My family would also want me to achieve high goals because so much of my family is messed up and on drugs. My mother did not want to see me ending up like some of my family. This would also put a lot of pressure on me, but I always handled it the best way I could. She would always support me no matter how rough things got. My mother is my rock. The strength, power, and inspiration my mother has been to me cannot be explained. That is why I love my mother.